Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to support the budget estimate 2025-2026. And Mr. Speaker, allow me to start by congratulating my good friend, the member for Aleko Usonga, and the chair of budget, Mheshimiwa Atandi, for a very good report. Mr. Speaker, we as chairs of committees, we had an engagement with the Budget and Appropriation Committee led by the Honorable Atandi. And Mr. Speaker, it was a very, very interactive session where all of us, we had to present what the ministries, the departments presented before us. And what I have seen from the chair is what actually we presented. Initially, Mr. Speaker, we have had in maybe one or two occasions, we have had issues with the Budget Committee in the past, where sometimes the Departmental Committee chairs, when they submit their reports, it is mutilated, and the document you see in the floor and what we presented was different. But this time around, Mr. Speaker, I want to confirm that what we presented is actually what's in the floor of the House, and I want to congratulate the Honorable Chair. Number two, Honorable Speaker, I want to thank the committee and the Treasury for the good job they have done. It's a balanced budget. It's a very balanced budget in terms of regional projects, in terms of cutting across the departments, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I have seen the allocation given to the executive, given to the judiciary, and given to this House or the Parliament, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, what I would want to ask the Honorable Chair and the Budget Committee next time, we need to see on how we can increase the budget of judiciary to complete some projects which they had started. There are so many high courts and low courts which have stalled in many stages, in many counties, in many constituencies. Mr. Speaker, some of us where we come from, we have to travel almost 200 kilometers to just access, that is the nearest magistrate court. So there is need to take these judicial services closer to the people. And I will support, Mr. Speaker, if there will be an increment in the budget for judiciary. Mr. Speaker,
the Honorable Chair of the Justice and Legal Affairs is obviously taking note of that, including the stalled construction of the High Court in Homa Bay.
Yes. Not only that one in Homa Bay, Mr. Speaker, if you are given an account of the stalled projects or the high courts and magistrates across the country, there are many. And there is need, Mr. Speaker, that's why we are saying, going forward, as we appropriate monies, Mr. Speaker, let us start first checking on the pending bills. The second charge, Mr. Speaker, must be ongoing projects. Before we start a new projects, Mr. Speaker, there is need to complete the already ongoing projects. There are so many ongoing projects in roads, in water, in electricity, which are ongoing, but they have stalled. Mr. Speaker, having said that, the allocation, Mr. Speaker, given to agriculture is very encouraging. You saw last year, Mr. Speaker, especially some of us coming from the North Rift region, which are dealing with maize. When farmers were given a subsidized fertilizers, Mr. Speaker, there's been, I think, triple production of maize across the country. What we only need to ask, Mr. Speaker, is that these farmers actually, they have been encouraged to produce. But sometimes, again, the market or the price given is very low. There is need, Mr. Speaker, to allocate more resources to National Cereals and Produce Board so that they can purchase at least more than 5,000 using or 5,000 per 90 kilogram of maize. Mr. Speaker, I have also seen in the budget the allocation given to the Ministry of Health. Mr. Speaker, if you remember, some 3 months ago, Kenyans were complaining. There were a lot of complaints about the SHA, but now the complaints has gone down. And with the additional allocation given to the SHA, the primary health care, Mr. Speaker, I'm sure our people will benefit if they are able to register themselves in large numbers and register themselves using the county system. Mr. Speaker, they will benefit from this healthcare system. Mr. Speaker, on the water sector, which I chair, Mr. Speaker, the budget allocated to water, Mr. Speaker, is very low. Given that water provision is a constitutional issue under Article 43, Honorable Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, there is a proposal I had made before this House that there is need to have an allocation per constituency, if possible, Mr. Speaker, even to start with 50 million per constituency. So that, Mr. Speaker, we have a balance and we have our people have access even to the smallest water service, if it's a borehole or even a water pan, Mr. Speaker. As it is, Mr. Speaker, you will find sometimes that the donor-funded projects running into billions of shillings is at one corner of the country. The GOK, maybe again, you will find that there is a big dam of about 50 billion, 20 billion, 30 billion. It's been under construction for the last 20 years. Mr. Speaker, the people have not access, they don't have an access to water. These dams, they have been constructing for over 20, 30 years. But if you can have that 30, 20, 40 billion, which is allocated to dams, Mr. Speaker, allocate every constituency. For instance, 100 million only. 100 million, Mr. Speaker, adds up to almost 28 billion. Only 28 billion, every constituency will get 100 million. And we have 100 million in every constituency, Mr. Speaker. That will be a big impact in terms of water provision. But as it is, Mr. Speaker, we need to run away from these big dams. Let's complete those which are already stalled and now put money to projects which people can access water. Within a month or 2 months, those projects must be completed and people have access to water. Mr. Speaker, on the last mile connectivity, Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Naisula Lesuda spoke about this. Many constituencies in Nairobi here, they are oversupplied. Sometimes even they don't need some of this money for electricity, last mile connectivity. But Mr. Speaker, if you come to where we are coming from, you go to the northern Kenya, Kerio Valley, where I come from. In my constituency, Mr. Speaker, I have less than 10% connectivity. Less than 10% connectivity. In some other areas, they have 100% connectivity. Mr. Speaker, when we are allocating the monies for last mile connectivity, there is need for the ministry, Mr. Speaker, to prioritize the lowest areas, Mr. Speaker. And this one, Mr. Speaker, I think as a house, we need to take it very seriously so that we can have every Kenyan benefit from this issue of electricity. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, on the issue of the bending bills. Mr. Speaker, the bending bills is very important. There are so many contractors in this country. There are so many people who have worked. Some of them, they have been auctioned. Some of them, they have sold their properties to service government tenders and projects. But they have not been paid. They have been sold. Mr. Speaker, and paying the bending bills, it will trickle down, to the driver of that contract, to the mama who is doing cooking the githeri around that area. So, Mr. Speaker, with those many remarks, I support